Welcome back to Rimworld, where Kazuki has reached 5 years old and is now a man with a full, luxurious mustache and male pattern baldness too, apparently. Congratulations, I guess. Well, I mean, my condolences actually on completely losing the genetic lottery. Apparently, it looks like they're gonna put on clothes now. That's kind of what I figured was going on here. So 5 years old is when they do put on clothes. I guess that means you're old enough to get a gun too. Let's give you just a pistol. Of some description. The volcanic pistol, good quality. Looks like your weapon of choice, Kazuki. There you go, little kid. You look much more childlike now that you don't have obvious facial hair and a bald spot. Alright. Well, there's that taken care of. How's food coming? We have 20 meals. Okay, so maybe we're doing good now on food. Ish. Good-ish. I also made sure to get some stuff in here built. Looks like we could use another lamp. Let's put a lamp. Actually, let's put a lamp in over here. It's a little bit better spot. Unfortunately, we don't have components. Does anybody mind the one component I flagged? Literally doing it right now, huh? Why was it you? Okay, you're right here. You can haul those back. Why did you go to mine? I mean, it's what she falls through after cooking, but why did she decide to do that rather than cook? Oh, the stove was reserved by somebody as refueling. We saw the guy come over hauling the wood. So she fell off of that work priority. I went out into the field and mined. Well, I guess that's what happened. Somebody kicked this sewage into the river. Look at how disgusting this river looks. You can't really see it under the sandstorm here, but there was quite a lot of sewage piled up there that we just kicked into the river, as you do. We need to patch this hole. Because that is under the mountain. So let's just grab, I don't know, sandstone. We'll just chuck some sandstone in there. It's like blocking up a mine shaft. I think that makes sense. How much steel do we have? 98 steel. We need some steel mining to happen here. We got this deposit. I guess we'll mine it out here. Focus on the area close to base first. Then we need components. If we're going to put any more lamps in, we need more components, and we just don't have them. Might need to do some exploratory digging, rather, not experimental. Experimental digging is not a thing. We've got a new couple, Red and Emma, sharing a house because Red needed a place to stay, and they seem to have hooked up now. So... well, let's get the bedroom here rearranged. Conveniently, they are well positioned. Where do I want this bed? I forgot now. I think it was supposed to be... Well, we'll put it here. Yeah, let's put the lamps up here. That lamp is weirdly positioned. Alright, there we go. Lamp, come back, lamp. These lamp blueprints are really weird. There's a lamp right here. We can just grab that one. Like, the way they rotate is very weird. Very strange. Very hard to get used to. Anyway. Let's get that bed moved out of there. And then we can build them a double bed. And we can get our third family started. Although the second family, actually, you know what? I think I like the bed. No, we'll put the bed by the wall. We won't put the bed by the wall. Our second family is not actually married yet, right? Margaret Hearn, Bill Surlock. The kids take the name from the mother. Yes. Emma Winchester and Red Harkin. All right. Well, why don't you get over here? Red is currently eating a meal. Can I get you to... Yeah, why don't you go move that bed afterwards? How are we doing on bones? We've got a ton of bones. Okay, we can get Sam or somebody in here to build this ASAP. Actually, can I get you to do this? Somebody else can move that bed at any point in time. It doesn't matter. Okay. Double bed. Bone double bed, actually. That one's steel. That one's wood. Should almost take apart the wooden one. Normal? Yeah, actually, I'm going to scrap that out. Let's go to furniture, double bed, bone. Let's get a new one here to replace that one, and then we'll get one just built here. Best constructor is Sam at a 12. Sam is just missing a leg, right? Not a hand. Yeah, just a leg. You don't need to milk that camel. You can go do this instead. We've got a prodigious amount of devil sheep. How much devil strand do we have, though? Just the 8? 60 there, 22 there. No, I got some devil strand coming in. I did queue up to make some stuff. We could actually filter this a little bit more. We'll just let them make it out whatever they want to make it out of, and then we'll sell off textiles that are poorer. That's how we'll do it, rather than, like, microing it otherwise. Okay, good quality for Red and Emma. Red the plank cutter, Emma the shaman. All right. And then this bed can just kind of stay here. We can get this repaired real quick. Can just stay here and be a child's bed in the future. Assuming they successfully reproduce. How old are you guys? 30 and 43. Not too bad. Can I get you to go build this? Okay. Exhaustion on Kaori. Well, that's because you're a dumb child. Hot and exhausted. Well, what do you want me to do about that? Margaret, how do we have 2 meals, Marg? What the fuck? Why are you bad? All right. Well, we should try to keep the work thing on her. What's it called? Work drive. That way she can be a little bit more efficient there. Chicken meat rotted in storage. Yeah, that's just going to happen. That's fine. We could forbid the insect meat for now, maybe. Well, we still have chicken meat. Emma and Red's relationship party. You guys just jumped in. We're celebrating your relationship immediately, not like the anniversary, but like the day it happened. That's a little weird, not going to lie. Dromedary meat rotting away in storage. Okay, well, there goes a lot of meat. Still got more meat. Bandit lair. Nearby camp. Caravans controlled by... Blah, blah. Destroy the camp. 5 outlaws. Not really our deal, going out and fighting people. No, we actually got all the butchering done that we have available right now. Probably have some chicken coming. Okay, well, let's let the insect meat get used in the meantime, I guess. That's fine. What other things do we need to do? Mood check. Hungry, magic deprivation, dreamt about silly things. Alright, well, why don't you amp? I guess we'll let you keep teaching. You'll eat on your own time. We are not short on food, so that won't be an issue. Okay. Well... then it's just a matter of waiting for kind of the next chicken harvest, I guess. Kaori's out here mining. Excellent. We put the kids, with the 1-year-old kid to work in the coal mine. Fantastic. That's what I like to see in my colony. Everybody has to contribute. Squeamish little Yeffim's room here is just full of puke. He's just vomiting out of his crib explosively. Just exorcisting the fucking room with pea soup. What the fuck? This is the worst child. Terrible. We should maybe just throw him in the river, too, with the animal corpses and the shit. It's kind of where he belongs, I think, in the river. Everything else. Alright, we got a new baby. Eerie has given birth. We're moving Margarita out of this room. And putting Yukiko, who is the new baby, in here. Yukiko, what do your deal be? Your deal be that you actually have... yeah, okay, so the passions and traits and everything here work out. Cooking, crafting, art, and intellectual. Squeamish, too smart tycoon. I mean, that's fine. So you have no social lead of crafting. 2 smart's good. Crafting, intellectual, and cooking. Sure. You can nurse. I mean, when you can. Don't warden. Don't hunt. You will craft. Oh, sorry, you're cooking. Right. So, that definitely fixed the issue we had with them all having the same trait spread, or the same passions, more or less. So, that's good. You should be, yeah, do research, do scanning, fishing on low priority, make sure you study, and watch. Okay. Yeah, they're a solid enough colonist. 7 shooting too is nice. Somebody should probably rescue these people. Colonist needs rescue. Eri and Yukiko. Emma, why don't you rescue Yukiko? Sam, why don't you rescue Eri? Reserved by Flint. Why don't you do it? Somebody can get that staff put away real quick. We have a heat stroke kicking in here pretty bad because it's really hot outside. Not much we can do about that, being that we're, you know, on this tech level. We still completely need components before we can do anything else with lamps. I got the machine table set up to be made, but we just don't have the components for it. Well, we got a lot of wood hauled in here, so we should work on some more construction projects. I've given James this bedroom. I'll have to get his bed swapped over here, too. How do you feel about this? Awful bedroom. Still counts as awful with a few dirt floor tiles like that, so I guess we're doing something fine there. We could work on maybe putting in a fort or a hospital. Trade? Okay, let's look at that. Trading could be useful. And we're getting close to being able to redo the grow zones here. In which case we'll set up these houses. I swapped the... I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier in the episode or not. Did I? Well, anyway, we moved them down here to this place. We have Flint set up in this house. James is plants, so it does make some sense for him to be near a grow zone. Is he actually on plants, though? Yes. Yes, he is. Quest. Holy shit. They want human leather. We can't... That's, like, not cool. Man, look at the skill trainers, though. Holy shit. We're not going to do it. It's against the vibe of the colony. We're not evil. We're just trying to survive in an evil world. So we're not going to skin a bunch of humans. Our husky has been named Sadie and has bonded with Sam the sheriff, so the dog's going to get an animal bed right at the foot of his bed. The dog gets to live inside, the cow gets to live outside. That's just how it be sometimes. Tragedy has struck. Margaret's baby was stillborn. Kazuko Hearn, female, decent skill set, optimist, nervous. Dog person. Well, shit. Let's get him buried. We're gonna change the nickname. If we can. Maybe we can't because they have been born. Or they died, rather. What the fuck? That? Okay. Just so they're not referred to as Hearn all the time. Like in the grave and whatnot. Right, bury that kid. Margaret's just cleaning up after her fucking stillbirth. That's so sad. She doesn't even take a day off. Ah, poor little Kazuko. It was not to be, child. Alright. Begin the funeral for this poor little one. Probably should expand the cemetery here. James, I'm not sure that's appropriate funeral attire. Same thing, Roland. I'm not sure you guys should be wearing a big old skull mask to a funeral. It's a little morbid. Flint, same deal, man. What the heck, guys? The baby's puking everywhere. Good. All right. Hungry pet animals. Dromedary. Okay, looks like the animals are eating themselves out of house and home. So we might want to actually start planting crops for them. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Sam is fighting a teenager. What the fuck, Sam? Plus, plus his fucking bull died. But his bull died after he had this fight? Alright, well, Sam is no longer fighting a teenager. Great. Yeah, unfortunately, Phantom is dead. So that's a tragedy. Sam's not going to be happy about that. Do we ever get the dog bed made? No, we didn't. We can cancel that. Work left 70 or 7 Camelite. Oh, it's not being delivered to anyway. Let's set the owner here to be the Husky. If we can find it in this list. Oh my god. Husky is named, what was her name again? Sadie. We'll just move that bed into there. That'll take care of that. This is going to be our tailoring shop. We're going to get the structure built first, and then we'll bring in the necessary stuff for it. We'll move all the clothes hampers into the front, into the showroom area, and then we'll put all the pallets with the textiles here in the back with the tailoring bench. And that should work out pretty well for that. A bunch of these are assigned to chicks and hens, which is weird, but it's just going to happen. That's over with. Okay, colonist treatment, hungry pet animals. Yes. Is what it is. All right. This should be on sewing. Yes. We just haven't gotten around to it. Oh, no, it looks like it has been sewn. Okay. Bills is experiencing a terrorizing dream. Magnificent City had a child. Opinion. Extremely comfortable. What is your dream? Oh, yeah, it was a bad dream. Dreamt about Armageddon. Fair enough. Your baby just died, and then you dream about Armageddon. I can't hold that one against you there, bud. All right. Well, I think we'll kind of just make another cut here until we've got some more stuff done with the tailoring shop and whatnot. We've got beggars. They're actually, for once, asking for a reasonable amount of money. 510 silver. They're way down here. Wait, what do I do to that? I've never actually done one of these. You can give that to by selecting colonist or right-clicking on Queplas. No? Does he have to get into the colony first? I guess he has to get here first. Oh, no, now it works. It just doesn't work the second they enter the map. You got to give them a second. Okay. Well, we'll give them the silver they need. We're nice, generous people. We'll see see if our good deed goes unpunished or not. Oh my god. 31 sheep have the plague. What are we supposed to do about that? That is something else. Yeah. We're just gonna have to, I mean, if any of them die, they die, I guess. Oh god, do I have to go through the animals and turn them off of medicine? Ah, fuck. I guess they can use herbal. Devil sheep are worthwhile. We do have not an awful amount of herbal medicine. It's also a chance for them to do some medical training, I guess, on animals. I suppose it's fine. That's a lot of plague, though. Holy shit. I mean, like, just by raw statistics. Are you feeding that to an animal? Sam, what the fuck? Can I even turn that off? Oh, we can change the defaults here. We'll leave it alone. Why have I never bothered changing the defaults? I'm pretty sure you can find recordings of me bitching about the defaults. And yet I've never actually bothered to ever fix them. Unless that just didn't used to exist. Maybe that's a newer change. 1.3 or 1.2 or something. Yeah, don't feed good meals and jerky to the fucking sheep. Dude. Well, we got a fair bit of jerky, I guess. It's not good, but I don't know how to stop it. Beggars are leaving with the requested items. Is that what's happening here? Is that the message that just popped up? I think it was. Thanks for coming, I guess. Well, I don't know why we're thinking them. Like, we just gave them silver. They should be thanking us. Party. Margaret's birthday. Is it going to work? Well, we have a party spot now. Does that make it work? I'm not sure anybody gives a shit. Are they coming to the party? Maybe they're just coming for food. Yeah, I think everybody's just hungry. No, they're literally leaving the room. They're literally going somewhere else. Oh, they're feeding the animals. All the fine meals. Are you fucking serious? Feed them corn and shit, dudes. Why? Why wasting all the fine meals on the fucking animals? Feed them these goddamn eggs. I don't need more friggin' chickens either. Speaking of chickens, Sadie, you know what? You do that. You eat that hen. I'm okay with that. I'm not even mad. That's actually a very efficient use of colony resources for you to eat that chicken right off the ground. All right. Tomahawk. You know, we could use some other tools. We could look at building tools. The party is finished. Has it, though? I don't think anybody bothered attending. Well, our tailoring shop is mostly done. Ish. We can do a hospital or a fort for defense on the northern border. Not sure which one I want to do. Oh, we need to get this off the bridge here. That way those corpses end up in the water. Let's make sure we get that off the bridge. Yeah, I think, well, we still got a little bit of construction to do. I think we won't worry too much yet. Is that just dirt? Emma's pregnant. Okay. That is seeing some flexing right there. Emma, congratulations. You are having your first kid. All right, there's another family on the way then. You're Winchester. Okay, so we're going to have Winchester babies, unless they get married here real quick. That sounds fine. It's a good Western name and a good monsters hunting name. So I'm happy to have more Winchesters in the colony. Squeamish babies are just the worst things ever. Look at this mess. There's just shit and vomit everywhere. This is why I never want children. Look at this crap. It's awful. We've got a raid inbound. It's 9 people with some guns. So this is something that is quite a large hat for a large man there. Not gonna lie. Some bandits, it looks like. We might want to try and fight them down here below the animal pen if we can. We'll have to see where they're going. It looks like they're heading towards the animal enclosure. Roland, why would you move like that? I really don't want to fight them in here. Well, step 1 is to get everybody together, I guess. Yeah, let's get in here. We'll let Roland ride that Catoblapas in there. Alright, dismount, please. Kazuki can ride that raptor in. Yeah, they're going to come right through this gap. The problem is they're like already here. Why don't we line ourselves up back in here then and fire blindly through a crowd of animals at them as they cross like the fences? Actually, what kind of guns do you guys got? We've got a few people with rifles. Largely, it's smaller caliber arms. Emma, you should get a shotgun out. Why don't you get over there? Actually, Emma, well, you are pregnant as well. Yeah, Margaret, get up there. Emma, get there. No, Emma, get up, or Margaret, get up there. Emma, go over there. Red has the repeating shotgun. Why don't you just also get over here? Sorry, tiny child. Margarita doesn't have a weapon. I guess I never gave you a gun? Alright, we'll have to remember to give Margarita a weapon. For now, she can just bolt things, which is fine. James, you have the Henry rifle. Okay, what is the range on these pistols? Mediocre. Flint, also similarly mediocre. Well, then let's advance a bit. All right, where are they? Where do they think they're going? That's the real question. All right, let's sneak over here. Nail some of them as they come in that way. Alright, lightning. We need some big ol' lightning drops here. Now that we have their attention, might hit a few of the animals. It's fine. Alright, there they go. Warren is over there. Alright, Warren's dead. Yeah, we kind of mobbed him down pretty good. A little risky just piling everybody here in the middle of the field like this. We just drop a quick amp on everybody. There you go. Alright, you need a gun. There you go. Volcanic pistol. That's for you. Let you get out of here. Undraft you guys. We've got some sheep here that are not doing so good. 86, 81. Might actually be a bad idea to go halt urgently when there's a lightning cloud right there. But we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna assume it's gonna go away by the time we're ready to head in there. Your lung is destroyed. We'll let you leave if you leave. It's not a big concern. A wooden hand is not great. Petrification, brittle bones. Does that go away? I don't know. Pyromaniac, fisherman, sanguine. Wow. So bad than to good. No shooting skill. Construction, mining. Age 48. I don't think we'll take you. Strip them real quick. All right. Could catch and release. I don't think that's really worth it. Cute is building a roof. Why are you moving like that? Are you going to go wash? What are you doing? Whatever. We're not going to worry about it. Whatever he's doing, we'll just assume it makes sense. It doesn't. I know it doesn't make sense, but we're just going to pretend it does. Ah, I need a lamp back in here. I need to forbid it because we don't have components, and when we do get components, we need to build a machine bench. Great. Ah, these graves exist. We need to make sure that these are only for colonists. Oh, okay. They already defaulted that. Great. Okay, good. Good. Okay. That raid was not too bad. Assuming, you know, that people did not take any permanent injuries here. Seems fine. Okay, the sheep are going to start dying from plague here, at least the ones that are dying. Colonist needs rescue. Who? Flint. Flint, what the fuck? Why are you... Ah! Oh, serious heat stroke. Was he trying to cool down in the water? I'm a bit annoyed that you're carrying so much crap with you. Yefim, you're dumb. Get out of here before you get heat stroke. Kaori, go home. Why do you insist on carrying wood? That's what I can't figure out. Why do you insist on picking up a stick? No recent slaughter. Yeah, we can fix that. What do we got for old-ass animals? Also, might be able to slaughter some of the devil sheep. But I'm probably not going to bother with that. We got a 13 camel, 24 camel. Slaughter this camel. It's injured, it's 24. Gigantoraptors, how long do you guys live for? Age 36. 55. We'll slaughter the camel. Did that guy make it off the map? Another dead sheep. There's his blood trail. It looks like he crossed the river. He did escape. Alright, he lives to tell the tale. Okay, Roland still needs treatment. Seriously? What is happening right now? Take a 5 mil inventory. Reserved by Sam. Why don't you tend rather than Sam? Did anybody rescue this other dumbass? It's working on it. Another dead devil sheep from plague. Yep, that's definitely a thing that happens. There was like 30 of them with plague, so I expect fully a half dozen or a dozen deaths here. We'll have to fix Flint's weapons too when he's up because the dual wielding will get bugged out. We got a pet caravan of elder things here. They're not going to give us enough components to get our bench made, but it's a start, even though they're overpriced. I really don't care. We're going to give them the cerium, one of the extra granlin seeds. The elephant tusk will clear out here. I think we'll hold on to the book for the goldemancer. We'll we'll give somebody the magic roll at some point, which I think means we can get some other mages in the colony after that. So we'll just do that. And that all ended up somewhere. Somewhere there's components. We bought those, right? We didn't sell those. Yeah. Pretty sure we didn't have components, right? Oh, yep, there they are. Never mind, Roland. You can go. Oops, yes. Goodbye. Okay. We're mostly good on the things we've been building. We can work on another construction project now. We've got enough wood for it. Everything else is built. the well, the floor is not in here yet, but it's mostly built. So I think probably the thing to do would be like the hospital, I guess. Although, do we really have any materials for that? Yeah, maybe the hospital is not a priority until we get like sterile materials of some sort, because I think we could still research that. Let's take a look. Because right now, the hospital would just be equivalent to any other room. Yeah, we can get sterile materials. That is an option. We'll put that off until we have sterile materials. I think if we do anything right now, it would be a fort. And then the question would be how I'd want to design my fort. The idea for the fort is it would be like just a bunker we hole up in. We have palisade embrasures. We don't have a normal embrasure mod in this mod pack. And I'm fine with us not having that. We can set up palisades around just kind of like a central building or something. What if we did that? Also, look how slowly we're running right now. This is max speed. This is rather unfortunate. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to set up the bunker blueprints for us here at the end of this episode. We have a problem. And if you look closely, you might see what it is. All the animals are downed. Extreme heat stroke. 44C. December. We're like in the middle of our summer, I think. We're just gonna have to see if we can make it out of here. Please don't bring the chickens out of the pen. That's really pointless. How are the animals, the raptors holding up? Initial, minor. Okay, so the raptors are fine. The gigantoraptors are not. What about... Well, the husky we let inside, so that's fine. If the raptors start to be an issue, we could let them inside. Well, there's a bunch of things getting back on their feet. Yeah, we could just unrestrict the other animals. How's the Catoblepas doing? Let's look at our animal tab here. You don't give a shit at all. So it's the raptors, the Catoblepas, and the not the Gigantoraptors, the pedigreed raptor and the Utah raptor that we have to keep an eye on. The husky can go indoors, so the husky should be fine. If the husky ever is downed, it gets rescued into this room. So Sadie's safe. It's just these three. And they get ridden indoors anyway, so it should work out. A shining building. Build a monument, psi trainers. We can probably sell those, uranium, or some goodwill. Currently at 0. I mean, psi trainers are sellable. We could do it because we build a building and then we just convert the building into something else. 1350 or 1358 and we get the uranium. Or do we just do it for goodwill with a faction? If we got faction goodwill high enough, we could call trade caravans in. We have a telegraph from one of the mods. So there maybe is an argument here to do it for goodwill. We can work on building up relations with this faction. I think we will. Alright, I'll decide where I'm going to put this later. For now, we'll just let it get hauled to the stockpile. We have plenty of blocks, so it should be easy enough to build. We're going to let the fort get finished first. This is our little fort. We've got palisade embrasures that we can shoot through. We've got cavalry spikes in front and then ditches in front of that. So it should be a pretty good fortification, especially against any melee raids. I've also set up some little cavalry spikes in front of these bridges from a different mod. These expire over time. so we might not replace them. But they look cool. It looks kind of cool to have the bridges fortified. You know, anybody who wants to walk in here has to cross this bridge, and they're just totally exposed while they do it. So I think that's kind of a cool look. But yeah, well, this will get finished pretty quickly, I think. The ditches... Some of these ditches are dug. Unfortunately, you can't tell. And then we have this little hidey hole thing in here where we can duck inside if we need to get out of view of enemies. We have these corners that are just straight up palisade walls. Might bear changing as well at some point. For now, we won't worry about it. We'll just use it as it is. Yeah, so that's what the colony looks like right now. Got some good expansions. That building, this little thing in here. We finished this off. This is new. Yeah. Smart recruitment on Emma. Nothing we can do with that right now. Assuming the animals don't die off, it's been a good stream. Everything's up and moving right now. That's good. It must be kind of like midday it peaks and knocks them down. And then they get back up. We'll have to keep an eye on it. We've had the babies get downed a few times. And just haul them off back to bed, and it's been fine. It hasn't been too much of an issue, the heat stroke, but it could definitely get there. I think, anyway, we'll be calling this an episode here. I'm going to figure out where I want to put that blueprint in, and then next time we can get to work on that. So, until then.